Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today is a very exciting video. I'm so excited to share this new lip product with you guys today. I hope you've been enjoying lipstick week. I'm really excited about this week. I love lipsticks. I love sharing with you guys my favorites and giving you recommendations for lipsticks that I really like. I know I've said this in every video, but I'm going to be doing a Q&A soon, so if you have any questions for me, you can leave them in the comment section. Today is going to be a video on the new e.l.f. Sheer Matte liquid lipsticks. I don't think these are really new anymore. They're still, I think, listed as new on the e.l.f. website, but I feel like they've been out for a while. I just never got my hands on them. And then I saw that Superstore had them, so I picked up 4 of the shades. As per usual, I'll be doing swatches on the back of my hand as well as on my lips. I will leave the time stamp for when the swatches start in the description bar in case you guys want to skip the review and go straight to the swatches. Other than that, I think we can go ahead and get started. It's feeling very summery right now. Well, not summery, spring, I guess. It's not quite spring yet when I'm filming this, but it's been very sunny and pretty hot lately here where I live. It smells like flowers outside. Everything's starting to bloom and like blossom and stuff. I'm pulling back out like my spring shirts and applying spring lipstick colors, and I don't know, it feels like spring in here, but at the same time I'm drinking tea. This is kind of a wintry tea. It's turmeric, lemon, and ginger tea, but it is very springy outside right now, and spring is my favorite season. The reason why I was so excited to do this video for you guys is because I feel like this is one of my new favorite lipstick formulas. I love this formula so much. You know what? I had like a weird feeling that I knew I would like these because I've been really into blotted lips lately. I've been into like 2 types of lipsticks, I think. I've been into like blotted lips where it's kind of sheer and very matte and kind of pillowy on your lips, but I've also been very into powdery lipsticks, so lipsticks that kind of look like a powdery matte. These are, I think, the only like true blotted lip at the drugstore. The L'Oreal ones, their Rouge Signature lipsticks, those are probably the second closest to a blotted lip. Hopefully this is like a trend and the drugstore will start releasing a whole bunch of blotted lipsticks. The e.l.f. ones are, I think they're around, I always forget the price, and it's different on the e.l.f. website than it is in Canadian prices. I'm pretty sure they're around $9, possibly $8. They were like $8 or $9. It's in very similar packaging to their actual liquid lipstick, but their actual liquid lipsticks don't come in this frosted packaging. They have the same applicator, kind of like a teardrop shape doe foot. They're definitely a sheer lipstick. It's hard to get these to full opacity. They're not meant to be like full on color. That is kind of the point of a blotted lip, and I don't know if you can already tell based off the one that I'm wearing currently, your lips kind of give off the appearance that you've just like finished eating a popsicle or something like that. You're definitely not going to get that full color like you would for some other liquid lipsticks, but they aren't streaky looking. They're also very matte, but they're not drying. They're extremely comfortable. Like I can wear these ones for an entire day at work and they do not dry out my lips at all. I haven't actually tested to see if these transfer, so let me just do that now. Yeah, there's no transfer at all, which is amazing. They dry down completely matte, but they still feel a little bit moist. They're just so good. I can't even talk about them. I'm just too excited. I can't even talk clearly about them. The only thing is they don't last a super long time. Like if you want to keep the color throughout the entire day, you'll have to reapply them. I don't mind that because they fade nicely. They don't crumble off my lips or peel away in chunks. They fade very naturally. I honestly cannot think of one negative thing about this lipstick. I like everything about it. I guess the only thing I could say is that I wish they had more colors, some more orangey reds or some more oranges. Wish they had a bigger color selection, but other than that, I really cannot think of anything negative about these lipsticks. I like them so much. I feel like throughout the spring and summer, I'm gonna be reaching for these lipsticks almost every day. Like I can't imagine myself not wanting to wear this like blotted, stained popsicle lip like for the entire summer. That's pretty much my thoughts. Oh, just remembered there is a negative thing about this, and I don't know why this is happening. They are really oily and the oil seeps through the packaging, which is actually, that's a pretty big negative now that I think about it. It's annoying because like I'll leave these on my desk and then when I pick them up, there's like oil on my desk. I don't know what that's about. I do shake these lipsticks up before I apply them, but just be aware of that if you're putting these in a makeup bag or with other products. You might want to keep these separate because they do leak, so you just want to be aware of that. But yeah, that is That's the only negative. And I don't know why that's happening. If you guys have like an explanation for the oil, let me know. I'm gonna jump into the swatches now. I'll show you guys how each of these apply on my lips. I don't think the arm swatches will do the lipstick justice because it's gonna be really sheer, but kind of base your opinion off how they look on the lips. This is the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's in the shade Pink Peony. I love this color. It is a beautiful, bright coral. I feel like it's also very wearable. If you want to get into wearing corals or bright pinks on your lips, I feel like this is a good one to try out. Because of that sheerness in the formula, it's a little bit more muted. I think this is probably my favorite, no, second favorite. It's my second favorite color. I think this has the most like popsicle-y lip look to it. I'm definitely gonna be wearing it for the entire spring and summer. This is the next one. It's not fully dry yet, but this is in the shade Praline Petal. e.l.f. really likes Praline. I feel like they have so many lipsticks that are called Praline or something Praline. This one isn't my favorite. I just don't think the color is my favorite for the formula. I think for blotted lips, the brighter colors or the warmer tone colors just look better, or they just seem to make more sense to me. Like this one, it's good. I like it. I do like the way that it looks. I just don't think it's as effective as a blotted lip. It just doesn't give you that popsicle lip vibe, but I do really like it. I like the color. It's comfortable. It's like that perfect everyday shade. So this one, you can definitely tell it's streaky in the swatch application. The sheerness is definitely coming out in this color. So that's kind of what I mean by the swatches not being like the best representation of the lipstick. This next one is definitely my favorite one. I mean, this is kind of to be expected. I love lipsticks that are this shade. I didn't apply this one very well right now. I usually try to get it more in the lip line, but this is in the shade Warm Verbena. I don't know what a verbena is, but this is Warm Verbena. It's just a warm nude. It's kind of giving me L'Oreal Cowboy vibes, but in a muted blotted formula. I really, really like it. It's kind of what I mean about how I feel like the warm tones look a bit better in the blotted formula than the cooler tone shades. I wish that e.l.f. would come out with more lipsticks in like this color family, like a darker brown and like some oranges and some terracottas. It looks so pillowy and soft, and it feels so pillowy and soft. I really like it and would definitely recommend you give this one a try. This last one is in the shade Bright Poppy. I think it's the only like true red in their collection. Being that it's a blotted formula, it's not as like intimidating as a red lipstick. I would have preferred this one if it was a little bit more of an orangey red. In person, it's definitely more of like a blue toned red. I just wanted to point out that I do apply a couple layers for all of these lipsticks. One layer, it's almost like too sheer for me, so I like to pack on another layer on top just so I get a little bit more opacity. Just so you know, you could do one layer, it's just gonna be very sheer. But I do really like this shade. I think it'll be really fun in the summertime. I don't like wearing reds as much, but I think in this formula, the red will be a little bit easier and less high maintenance, so I feel like I'm gonna wear this red a lot more than some of the other reds in my collection. I don't know if I showed you, but that's what it looks like. So it's quite different from Pink Peony. It's a lot more blue toned and deeper as well. That sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. I would totally recommend you try out the e.l.f. Sheer Matte Liquid Lipsticks if you're looking for an affordable blotted lip option. I know ColourPop also has blotted lips, but ColourPop is not really accessible in Canada yet. So I'd recommend you try out these e.l.f. ones in the meantime. It's a really, really nice formula. It's so unique at the drugstore. It's like nothing I've ever tried. Like I said, the closest thing I can think of is the L'Oreal Rouge Signatures. The e.l.f. ones are cheaper though, so if you want a blotted lip, I would recommend you give these a try. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of Lipstick Week, and I will see you tomorrow.